Hi guys, welcome back. And today we'll be dealing with Unit 3 of Managerial Skill Development, and the topic is barriers to communication. Barriers are basically what? They are impediments that takes place during communication. Now, as we all know that communication is very important today, and it is almost the lifeblood of any particular organization. Moreover, we can say it is the essence of any organization. So what I personally feel is that without effective and proper communication, uh, it is very difficult to work in any organization. And but there are many obstacles, there are many barriers which come in way of the communication. And there are certain reasons, certain causes for the barriers of communication which we need to refer. So in this particular unit we will be dealing with the reasons or the causes of communication, of the barriers of communication, as well as how we can overcome these barriers of communication, right? So we begin with the very causes of communication. Now, there are various causes of barriers of communication. There are so many important causes for the barrier of communication, and the very first cause can be perceptual and language difference. Now, perceptual and language difference. So, perceptual comes from the word perception. So, what actually is perception first? Perception, as we have done in organizational behavior, it is basically how each individual interprets interprets a particular thing, how they perceive a particular thing, how they see a particular thing. Now, in terms of messages, perception means how a particular individual sees a particular message, right? According to their own perception, they can perceive that particular message, they can take up that message. So perception is one of the barriers in the way of communication. Maybe Mr. A sees the problem in see the message in another angle, with another angle, and Mr. B takes up the message in some other angle. So messages messages can be for an individual. It can be different for other individuals, and they can the individual values, the messages can be against the individual values and not accepted by all, and it can be taken by different people in a different manner. Now, this is all about perception. So basically, now we'll deal with language difference. Now, there are certain linguistic barriers. So it is very difficult to understand the meaning of that particular message which is being exchanged. So there, these because of these perceptual changes, there may occur some particular breakdown in the communication. Because of the language difference, there may occur some breakdown in the communication chain. So, perception as well as the linguistic barriers are the major obstacle or the major barrier to communication, and this is one of the reason also. The second reason may be information overload. When a particular manager is overloaded with information, and there is a pool of information flowing, it is very difficult to have a control over each and every message. So what happens? Misunderstanding may take place, confusion may take place, because of the overload of the messages can be overlooked also, because you have so much pressure on yourself. You cannot see each and every message, and there may be a certain level of distortions. The third reason could be inattention. Now, what happens? Sometimes we generally listen, we do not listen something, but we hear something. For example, if you sit in a class, maybe you are hearing what the teacher is saying, but you are not listening what the teacher is saying. This may lead to confusion. This may lead to sort of misunderstanding. So you need to listen each messages, and आपको सिर्फ उसको सुनना नहीं है, आपको उसको समझना भी होगा. You need to listen them also. So this is again one of the major problem in attention. The fourth problem could be, yeah, the fourth reason could be time pressure. Now today's managers, they are overloaded with works. They are overloaded with deadlines, with targets, and they have to achieve those targets within specified period. So at times, what happens? They try to shorten the communication level, and this may and this give rise to partial message. So this is again one of the major problem of barriers of communication. ये एक रीज़न हो सकता है जिससे हमारा कम्युनिकेशन स्मूथली पास ऑन ना कर सके. Then we have emotions. Now what happens due to anger or due to maybe some other negative feeling, the sender of the messages can send the message very negative messages to the receiver. Now this, or he may be very happy, then he may send very good messages. So emotions always take upon communications. It all depends upon the mood of the sender, and if he is happy, he tries to send good messages, and if he is not happy, of course bad messages will be received by the receiver. So emotions को हम लोग को बीच में communication के बीच में नहीं आना चाहिए. Then we have complexity in the organizational structure. तो इन टुडेज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, और टुडेज क्या, आप ऑर्गेनाइज किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेवल में जाइए, किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइज स्ट्रक्चर में जाइए, यू विल फाइंड अ लॉट ऑफ व्हाट यू कॉल sort of hierarchy. And what happens कि इतना लंबा चौड़ा हायरार्की रहता है कि टॉप लेवल कैन सी ऑल द मैसेजेस, बट द लोअर लेवल और द लोअर लेवल मैनेजर्स, दे हैव जस्ट very small knowledge, very meager knowledge about the whole problem. So this is again one of the major cause of barrier to communication. Then the other cause can be poor retention. Now sometimes what happens that we do not retain that much of messages that has been sent to us. सारे मैसेजेस को हम रिटेन नहीं कर पाते हैं, एंड दिस लीड्स टू मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग. यू मे ऑल्सो मिस सम मैसेजेस, और तो ये कम्युनिकेशन में बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम होता है इससे. नाउ द सेकेंड टॉपिक इज हाउ वी विल रिड्यूस और ओवरकम दीज बैरियर्स. ये जो इतने कॉजेज हमने पढ़े, पुअर रिटेंशन का, लिंग्विस्टिक बैरियर का, एंड कम्प्लेक्सिटी ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर का, तो ये सब को हम रिड्यूस कैसे करेंगे, इन सब बैरियर्स को हम ओवरकम कैसे करेंगे. सो आवर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज हाउ टू रिड्यूस और ओवरकम दीज बैरियर्स टू कम्युनिकेशन. नाउ हम कम्युनिकेशन को जितना सिंपल बना पाएँ उतना अच्छा होता है. वी शुड ऑलवेज यूज़ simple language. We should not use unambiguous or unclear language. We should not take help of take resort to jargons. Jargons जितना कम हो हम लोग को यूज़ करना चाहिए. We should use a very simple, very clear language which is easily understandable to the receiver. Second is, अगर हम noise level को कम कर दे तो, when we communicate, it is very necessary that we maintain a sort of serenity and calmness. There should be no noise. There should be reduction in the elimination of what do you call noise levels. So जितना noise कम होगा, message उतना clear जाएगा. Third is active listening. आपको बहुत केयरफुली एंड वेरी एक्टिवली you should hear those messages. And if you are not sure of a particular problem, you should ask the questions to the sender. So if you're not understanding anything, you should clear yourself. तो बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप एक एक्टिव लिसनर बने, आप केयरफुली किसी मैसेज को सुने, और अगर आप नहीं समझ पाते हैं, यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट मैसेज, you can ask questions, or you can clarify your doubts by raising questions. Now the next is emotional state. आप you should always avoid your emotional state, whether you're happy or angry. That shouldn't come in between your communication, because you are in a professional world. सो इमोशंस को कभी भी मैसेजेस के बीच में ना आने दें. वॉट एवर मैसेज यू गिव इट वर्बली और से इन रिटन वे, द इमोशंस उसमें नहीं होना चाहिए. वॉट राइट इफ़ यू आर नॉट राइट नाउ, इफ़ यू आर नॉट हैप्पी, दैट शुडंट कम इन बिटवीन यू एंड योर मैसेजेस. देन वी हैव सिंपल ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्ट्रक्चर. अगर हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर को बहुत सिंपल बना दें, जैसे हमने जस्ट इसके रीजंस में पढ़ा था कि द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर में बहुत लंबा चौड़ा हायरार्की रहता है. सो इफ़ वी मेक दैट हायरार्की अ लिटिल मोर सिंपल, उतने सारे लेवल्स ना हो, उतने कॉम्प्लिकेटेड ना हो, स्पैन ऑफ कंट्रोल बहुत ज़्यादा ना हो, तो मैसेजेस सेंड करने में और उनको सक्सेसफुल बनाने में बहुत इजी हो जाता है, क्योंकि आपका चेन स्पैन ऑफ कंट्रोल बहुत छोटा है, आपका हायरार्की बहुत छोटा है. बहुत इजीली टॉप लेवल से लोअर लेवल तक वो मैसेज डिसेमिनेट कर जाता है. Then we have, then the next way to reduce those barriers could be, if you avoid overload of information. Now managers should always have a priority towards their work. They should spend quality time with the subordinates. They should avoid all sorts of load, because if you are overloaded, you miss some messages because you are pressurized. So आप workload को कम करें और workload को अपने अपने priorities को preference दें. That is the best way to deal with your over pressures. Then you should always give a constructive feedback. बहुत ज़रूरी है communication channel में that you give a effective feedback, and you should always avoid negative feedbacks. फिर एक और क्या पॉइंट बहुत ज़रूरी है, कैसे हम ओवरकम करेंगे, दैट यू शुड ऑलवेज चूज़ कम्युनिकेशन, अ प्रॉपर मीडिया फॉर कम्युनिकेशन. आपको एक प्रॉपर मीडिया यूज़ करना पड़ेगा कम्युनिकेशन के लिए, बिकॉज अगर अगर आप बहुत सिंपल मैसेज ट्रांसमिट करना चाहते हैं, तो यू शुड गो फॉर ओरल और फेस टू फेस कम्युनिकेशन. अगर कुछ थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मैसेज है, देन यू कैन राइट इट डाउन, because सब कुछ you cannot tell, so you need to write them. You should send a written message. If the communication is very significant, if the message is very significant, उसका बहुत importance है, then you can give reminders also in the form of notices and in the form of memos. Then the next easy way could be that you make the targets very flexible. आप targets को बहुत flexible कर दें, ताकि कोई भी पर्टिकुलर लेवल इज़ नॉट स्किप्ड ऑफ. कोई भी लेवल को हम लोग छोड़े ना कम्युनिकेशन में, और लोग प्रेशराइज्ड होके काम को ना करें. Then the some other ways to overcome these barriers could be that you should always clarify your ideas before communication. पहले अपने आइडियाज़ को क्लैरिफाई कर लें और फिर कम्युनिकेट करें. यू शुड नो द सब्जेक्ट मैटर, यू शुड बी वेरी क्लियर विथ योर कम्युनिकेशन. आपको क्या बोलना है, यू शुड बी क्लियर. ओनली देन यू कैन give a effective communication. Otherwise आप अगर खुद डाउट में हैं, तो you cannot explain others, you cannot communicate with others. Then you should always consult your seniors or even your subordinates when you communicate. It is very easy that very important that you do your homework before communication. Now, one more important thing is that you have to be very aware of the tone you are using. You have to be very aware of the language you are using. You have to be very aware of the content that you are going to communicate. The tone, language, content बहुत ही बहुत अच्छा, बहुत सूदिंग और बहुत पॉजिटिव होना चाहिए. Shouldn't be negative. And then last but not the least, you should always follow up your communication. You should always follow up. That means अगर आपने किसी को मैसेज भेजा है तो एक फीडबैक ज़रूर लें, एक उससे फॉलो अप जरूर करें कि अगला को मैसेज मिला या नहीं, अगले ने उसे एक्नॉलेज किया कि नहीं. सो यू नीड टू हैव अ फॉलो अप एक्शन कि हमने ये मैसेजेस आपको भेजा था, तो you need to have a follow up of that particular message, so that there are no obstacles in between your communication channel. Guys, this was all about unit 2, 3 of managerial skill development. We are left with one more topic, which I'll be uploading very soon on your YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. So you can go through all the discussion once again, and I'm sharing it on your WhatsApp account also. So uh, and I think I have already sent the PDF notes for it, so you go through the whole thing. And in the next video I'll upload the concluding part of unit 3, which is a very small topic. uh, that's all for today. See you again very soon, guys. Okay, bye.